Yo, what up, man? Chris, I'm about checking back in, man, back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button, that subscribe button, away, and I appreciate all the support, man. Hope you guys is having a good weekend. Hope you having a good start of the week and everything. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now, you know I'm the mayor of Fair, so I got to keep it a beam when it comes to this T-Top event. There's a couple more things I want to discuss. And before I get into that, have y'all seen this bad news video that's running around with Kid Slade? For those of y'all that ain't seen it, you got to be living on a rock. But I'm going to play it anyway. For those of y'all that have not seen the video, man, hold on. Bad news is basically walking with hip hop is real. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he runs into Kid Slade, daps him up, then act like he's the cop, you know, over and out, over whatever, copy that. And then basically like, yo, I guess we both the police, fuck these niggas and all that. Kid Slade is looking like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Oh, bad news is walking right here.
Hey, man. Over and out. Copy that. I guess we police now. Fuck these niggas. Fuck these niggas. I won that, niggas. You heard?
Yo, that is the wildest video I've seen, bro. And it just makes even Kid Slade look bad that he didn't even say nothing about this whole police thing. It makes him look bad. So for him to walk up, dap him up, then be like, I guess we both the police, fuck these niggas. That is a viral video that is a bad look for Kid Slade. It's a bad look for news too, because he just basically like saying like, yo, I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck what you niggas talking about. But that's just one of the wildest things I've seen, man. I don't even know. That's one of them things you'd be like, you know what? I'm kind of cool on the internet today. I don't need nothing else. Everybody know T-Top is my man. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing T-Top a very long time, like I said before. You know what I'm saying? He basically came up with Spit That Heat. That's when I first saw him, obviously. And, you know, I was one of the first bloggers going down there. So I was calling up Noah, like, yo, get him on a URL. He battled City Boy Towers. He hops in the tournament, becomes a champion. I've been cool with T-Top for a minute. I obviously helped push this event a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bloggers did, but I tried to do my part in pushing the event. I kind of wanted it to be a success. He's talking to me behind the scenes like, yo, I might be able to get Briz back in the battle rap and stuff like that. And all these ideas he got even for the next situation. You know what I'm saying? Working on like the next no cut event and all this kind of stuff. He brings it back to Brooklyn. He got Rex on the card, Clips on the card, Snake Eyes on the card. Like, yo, I just want to do it so I think it'll sell more in New York and all this kind of stuff. He's calling me like, what do I think about putting this person on? Like, he was really asking a lot of blogger input on who he should have on the card that he didn't already have booked. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll call me like, I got Clips, who you think he should battle, and I got this person and that person, and I'm throwing names. He's telling me why this name won't work and this name won't work and this name won't work, and I might want to do this next card and all this. So I'm kind of like just brainstorming with him. I really wanted to see his event have a lot of success. But I'm also fair to know that when events don't have success, it's very rarely the league's fault. Like, let's just be logical. URL, we used to go to a lot of URL events, and obviously they would start late, they would end late, and that was like a major complaint of a lot of people. But if you're thinking logically, then you know it's not in the best interest for the league to have an event run late, or have an event not go according to plan, or have an event have bad Wi-Fi or whatever. It's never the league's purpose for that. And a lot of times it's just a lot of unprofessionalism that's going on. Now, T-Top sent me a message. I was complaining about the battlers, about this event taking forever. Like, yo, said that the event was going to start at whatever time, and then it come on till 6:30, and then this ain't going on, and that ain't going on, and this and this and this and this and this. He sent me a message. This is the message right here. It says, battlers took so damn long to show up that by the time they showed up, we just had to run through each battle. Basically, I mean, this is a thread of a conversation, because I was inquiring why there was no commentary between the battles, all this kind of stuff. Battlers took so damn long to show up. Let's just start right there. That explains why the event took forever to start, if Balor's took forever to show up. It's in T-Top has to be there early. His people got to be there early. The film crew got to be there early. All these people are kind of locking down the venue and making sure stuff's straight. It's not in T-Top's best interest to have an event start not on time or late, because he's blocked out a certain amount of time to rent the stuff. So when Balor's are showing up late, so what happens? The very first battle, you get Charlie Clips. The first thing Clips says, bro, he immediately complains about going on first.
T-Top, where you at? I'm damn near battling for free. You should make me a partner and shit. A real nigga. You had battle rappers in the venue, but you called me to come and start the event. You said Tay-Rock ain't want to go on stage. I replied back, what you mean? It's funny how you dress like a king in an event in Brooklyn, but battle rappers is acting like queens. Know what I mean?
It was a nice little haymaker, don't get it wrong. It was a nice thing to start a crowd. He turned it into saying like Tay-Rock and all, and other people that was in the venue were acting like divas and they didn't want to go on first. However, it was kind of like a shot at T-Top to kind of say like, yo, you don't have your shit straight. Get these niggas, I should not be, one of the top dogs on the card and having to open up the card. However, it's not T-Top's fault. Apparently, if Balor's are showing up late. If Balor's are showing up late and Balor's don't want to go on first, somebody got to go on first, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If Bad News and Av don't want to go on first, if Geechee Gotti and this Mozzie dude don't want to go on first, whatever the case may be, Geechee and Mozzie should have went on first because they was actually supposed to be on the free joint the day before. So they actually should have went on first because they weren't really a part of the card on Sunday anyway. But if Balor's don't want to go on first and Balor's are showing up late, you still have a time frame to get these battles out. Somebody got to go. So Clips goes and he complains. Okay, then he has the battle. He's complaining about money. He's complaining about freestyling. He ends up freestyling, whatever the case may be. T-Top told me a lot of people gave him discounts for this card.
T-Top, where you at? I'm damn near battling for free.
But you can't really take a discount for a card, but also give a discount performance, which is what a lot of people did. A lot of people are overbooked. That I do put on T-Top. T-Top cannot be looking at the landscape of battle rap. You're in battle rap. You can't look at the landscape of battle rap. You got to know what's going on. You got to be asking people like, yo, I'm thinking about putting you on my card. What else you got going on? And niggas need to be honest, and you need to put it in your contract like, yo, you cannot take another battle and then make niggas stand on it. So, and I just feel like Charlie Clips, do y'all know Clips got a battle Saturday? Clips got another battle Saturday on QB Black Diamond's card. He got another battle. He battled Bangs. So he got a battle. Like I said, Swamp battles John the Don coming up. Just trying to think. Twerk battles Vixen coming up. Rum Nitty battles Daylight coming up. All these are just battles that people have coming up. So if you are trying to figure out who do I want to take more serious, then you may take T-Top's card less serious, and you may take the other battle more serious. Obviously, if you're Swamp, the John battle is a more important battle. It's a male, it's a bigger artist than what Coffee is, so it's a bigger opponent for you. If you Charlie Clips, it's like you probably don't care about KCJ, and you probably don't care about Bangs. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, just looking around, if you're Rum Nitty, you obviously gonna care about Daylight battle probably more than a Snake Eyes battle, and the list goes on. So these are the things that if you're a T-Top, you gotta realize that. I know niggas are your mans, Twerk is your dude, and all these other guys are your friends, but you gotta look at the landscape of battle rap and figure out, do I want to book these dudes based on their schedule? But there's a trickle-down effect to everybody coming on late. Now we waiting forever for the stream. When the stream starts, it's just a bunch of complaining. Then there's no commentary, which could have helped kind of save the event or at least make it entertaining. You kind of need commentary to make the event entertaining. But now right now, there's no commentary because you didn't have time to do commentary because you got to run the battles back to back. But so you do that, and you still kind of weren't really running the battles back to back. You were trying to run them back to back, but still wasn't really running them back to back. So you probably could have had commentary anyway. But I understand that whole situation. So you don't end up doing that. And all the battles, bro, I didn't like this event at all. I didn't like none of the battles. I keep it real. I saw a couple recaps. People talking about this battle was good. The only battle that was good to me was Rum Nitty and Snake Eyes. That was a good battle. Snake Eyes turned up, got the energy up, everything. Rum Nitty does what Rum Nitty does. There's a good debate there that you could argue a round or two for Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? He rapped longer than Rum Nitty, so that does help. But I felt like Snake Eyes kind of took advantage of the situation and really, really turned up. You had Ines was better than normal. I'm trying to just think. Coffee Brown was good. Just trying to think of individual performances. As far as full battles, that's the only good battle to me. The only good battle to me. The rest of the battles I felt were mid or just poor across the board. And I just don't feel like for someone that's your peer that's trying to, you know, do good things in battle rap, I get it. It's a short, even Geechee Gotti. I got a lot of respect for Geechee Gotti, but Geechee Gotti is battling this Mozzie dude, and he's in the middle of the battle basically saying, yo, niggas don't really want to see you, bro. They don't want to see us. Hurry up and get through your rounds. They don't really want to see us.
Papers, boy, you on EBT and your stamps declining. Like my nigga Bill said, it was all fine and dandy lying. That nigga said, fuck Cali weed, Smackerville's got the best trees, and I stand behind it. Damn. Damn, nigga. Oh, no. Nah, he was saying some cold shit, man. He was saying some cold shit. Yo. Let's get to it, because they want some battles that they really want to see, dog. You wasting time. They don't want to see you and me, man. Let's get this over with, y'all. Let's get this over with.
It's like, bro, why are you saying this? Like, why is this a part of the audio, and then why is it being kept up? Stuff like that should not be heard in the audio. And, you know, T-Top just has a lot to learn if he's ever going to do another event, you know, and I don't really know. And this, I think what I hear people saying, there's an argument where people says, well, you get what you pay for. If you want to buy cheap, then you get cheap. If you want to buy low, then you get low. And I hear some people saying that was in the comments, like, if T-Top wants to pay a small amount of money, he's not going to get an A+ performance. This is what you don't realize about that. In one breath, it's kind of true. You do get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? You buy cheap from something cheap, it might end up being cheap. But battle rap is a community that needs to continue to support each other. And every time there is a bad pay-per-view, it messes up all the other pay-per-views. So these guys that are on multiple cards, they need to be able to carry their weight so it can carry other pay-per-views. So for instance, if this is a bad event, and to a lot of people it's a bad event, QB Black Diamond has to now do her card on Saturday, and she has to figure out a way to market Charlie Clips, who's on her card, as the biggest name on her card next week. She got Clips and she got Rex on her card next week. But Clips was terrible. So it's one thing to be like, oh, T-Top didn't really give me as much money, so I didn't really go crazy or whatever. But you are putting on a performance that is going to propel you to your next payday, which is QB Black Diamond next week. And if you have a bad performance in this battle, now it's hard for people to be like, yo, I'm going to pay to see Charlie Clips in the next battle. So it's QB Black Diamond is now harder for her. And I spoke to her. She another person that was like, yo, I did this event on my own. Just me and my peoples. We put our money up. She's telling me the amount of pay-per-views she would like to sell so she can get her money back. She's telling me all this stuff behind the scenes on how she, you know, she's not going with Rap Grid because Rap Grid was too expensive. She decided to do her own website for her own pay-per-view and everything like that. And she's like, yo, I just need people to go to my website and order the pay-per-view. You can stream, you can watch it live. But the problem is when T-Top has a bad Wi-Fi issue, so that means he has a stream that doesn't work. Now you're having a stream that's off of Rap Grid, that's on your own website, that you're trying to get people to like believe that it will work. Like, okay, QB has her own website, her own stream. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, cool. You got that. And then it's like, okay, well, let's look at who's on the card. You got Clips on the card. He just had a bad performance. You got Rex on the card. Rex had a mid performance as well. Rex and Twerk is not a crazy battle either. You know what I'm saying? That really wasn't really that good of a battle either. So the thing is, it's just like y'all niggas, you can't say so-and-so didn't pay me the most amount of money I wanted when you're on multiple cards and you continue to hurt future pay-per-views. So if Twerk has a bad battle and this person has a bad battle, then when Hitman comes and he's trying to sell Twerk and Vixen on his card, people can just look at it and be like, yo, I didn't like Twerk against Rex. I ain't buying the card. I ain't like it. I ain't doing it. They have the right to do that. They can do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really go with the excuse of like, oh, I didn't really get all the money I wanted, or I took a pay cut, so you got a pay cut performance. Like, nah, my nigga, cause I'm sure when T-Top hit you up, you told him you was probably excited about that shit, excited about what was going on, and told him, yo, it's a dope thing that you doing and we gonna go crazy. I'm pretty sure that's what niggas said. And come to find out, y'all niggas really did T-Top dirty, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all performances. Y'all did it dirty. T-Top made some mistakes on not having a Wi-Fi and all that. Those are all like rookie mistakes. Everybody's done it, but the fact that everybody's done it, you hope to learn from other people's mistakes. So it's hard to give so much of a pass on that. And it's hard to give a pass on booking repeated battlers. If you know Twerk has 2 battles coming up, Swamp has a couple battles coming up. These niggas got this battle coming up. He got a Verb battle that he was trying to book for later on down the year. You got all these people got other battles coming up. It's like, maybe you need to go in a different direction on the artists that you book. Maybe you need to be looking at like, maybe I can go a different direction and book a different person. But I get it. You coming to New York, you try to think, who can I book? I can't afford Mooka Lux. So it's like, who's in New York that I can book? Okay. Cortez, P, Clips, Rex, K-Shine, you just going around. I mean, in hindsight, it's 2020. Now, in hindsight, knowing that these niggas got battles, a better battle might have been Cortez versus somebody, because Tez is probably somebody that's going to give you, you know, a crazy 3 rounds or something like that, or a good ass battle. Now, maybe you put Cortez on there. It's in Brooklyn. Cortez is from Brooklyn. That probably would have worked out a little bit better, but I don't know. Maybe you reached out to Cortez and Cortez couldn't do the battle, or whatever the case may be. You still got other artists like Swave or whatever. Maybe you felt like Swave wasn't going to sell as much as Rex and Clips. It's a lot goes on when it comes to your money and trying to get your money back. And T-Top kept telling me, I'm just trying to make my money back. Unfortunately, niggas don't ever respect shit, bro, until it's their fucking money, man. Always remember that. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about your stuff until it's their money. How many of these battle rappers are on Twitter today telling niggas to get the pay-per-view, to look out for T-Top? Do you see Rex on Twitter today? And I heard Rex didn't take it short. I heard Rex was one of the sticklers for I want what I want. But are these battlers on Twitter today telling niggas to get the pay-per-view? No, these niggas battle, go home, and T-Top is the one that's catching the brunt of everything that happened today.
I can see that you done reached your peak and I can see your ceiling. I kill this bitch and don't care how people feeling. Heard they had you crip walking for them Super Bowls out west like Serena Williams. I don't gotta even kill her. I don't gotta even kill her. Niggas be screaming Swamp Town there, Swamp Town is, till a nigga got to stand in front of this Swamp Town shit.
That was your whole shit?
Yeah. You got to talk right to her.
And I feel like a lot of niggas did T-Top dirty in a way, in a weird way, bro. In a weird way. Bad News, who everybody is like, oh, Bad News is a rat. Bad News is this. He shouldn't be in the culture. Bro, he kind of did T-Top the most solid of any nigga on the card. He was involved in the controversy, had every right to cancel. He didn't cancel, got in there, spit 3 pretty good rounds, even though they were, you know, street raps that people didn't respect no more. He addressed the snitch stuff, even though that didn't go over well either. But his battle kind of saved the card because people wanted to see the battle. So his battle kind of saved the card. And when nobody was talking about the snitch thing, nobody really wanted to hear nothing else nobody was saying on the card. Like nobody else had a pretty good battle. So if you look at it, who did T-Top a solid? Rum Nitty, Bad News, Snake Eyes. Those are the main ones, bro. But even today, after all the backlash, knowing all the shit T-Top is dealing with and got to deal with, who is online right now saying, yo, get the pay-per-view? Nobody. You go down Twerk, you go down Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips had a terrible battle. You know, anybody, if anybody's saying go get the pay-per-view, no, niggas is off to the next battle. They don't give a fuck. You know, T-Top is definitely to blame for some of this. I don't want to take nothing from it. But the battlers definitely didn't do him a service. I felt like they just bullshitted. Swamp didn't have his rounds right.
That was your whole shit?
Yeah. You got to talk right to him.
Geechee Gotti was complaining about niggas don't really want to see us. Clips was ass. Av wasn't that good either after he addressed the Bad News stuff. I'm just trying to go through and think of everything. But I'm going to say this also about T-Top. Anytime you throw an event, man, the number one thing you are to blame of, is that at the end of the day, you got to respect people's time. And I get it. You just sent me this message saying Balor showed up late. So I understand why niggas are battling at midnight now. If Balor is showing up late, I completely understand why. Cause you got to think, even when they do show up, dog, they are divas, bro. Like a lot of y'all don't go to events. They divas. They in the back, they smoking, they getting high, they doing this, they politicking with niggas. It ain't like they coming in wanting to rap. They like, oh yeah, I showed up, mic me up. Let's get the shit popping. Niggas ain't doing that. Niggas is coming in, wanting a shot of Henny, want to smoke, want to do this, want to politic, want to holler at bitches on the side. Niggas want to live that real celebrity life, bro. Like, oh, Tay-Rock's in the building. Oh, Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock, what? They want to live that real celebrity life. Even when they late, they ain't coming in to rap. Not now. So now I understand why. That niggas is rapping at 1 o'clock, but you gotta be more honest about what's going on. There was a lot of times you threw out there, oh, the battle be going on in 20 minutes turn into an hour. The battle be, you know, the streamer start at 4:30 turn into 6:30. Oh, you can't be lying, bro. Like, I know, at least get more and more updates or whatever, and sometimes you might have to throw a nigga under the bus. Like you taking a lot of bullets right now when really some of these niggas should be thrown under the bus for who was late. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with saying who was late, cause, I mean, you telling me right now, I could probably call you on the phone and you'll tell me exactly who messed the event up, who was late, whatever, all this kind of stuff, but I'm going to tell you right now, transparency will go a long way, man. You're going to have to get on that camera and explain some of this stuff if you want to do another event and want people to support it. You got to be transparent. You definitely got to be transparent. So that's just my thoughts. Chris Unbiased. Holla at your boy.